So, first thing, the new all hands command is now active. It is now active, it is live, okay? All hands, what it does, I already explained it before, but it wasn't active before. All it does is it makes me take my, now remember, don't use them just yet, because you may want to know valuable information about it before you use it. All it does is it makes me have to take the max staff taking a break slider. Right now it's currently 85%. It requires me to take it to 0% for one in-game day. Okay? So no staff can take any breaks at all for one day. That command has a 2-hour cooldown, 2-hour real-world cooldown. So once you use it, you can't use it again for 2 hours. Okay? That's the first change. All hands is now live. Second change. Free time for all and cancel programs have a 2-hour cooldown now. They're a little bit strong. They're just a bit strong. Objectively, too strong. So cancel all programs and free time. 2-hour cooldown now. Okay. Last thing that's changed. Other than that, you guys feel free to do your free for all if you want. A last change from that is the refill water glass thing. It still has a 3-hour cooldown, but now it costs 200 points instead of 100. So it's much more expensive to make me leave my PC and run upstairs. It's much more expensive, like double. But that's it. Those are the changes. You can find more information about that in with the PA commands in the chat, and then you're good to go. So, all right. With that being said, let's get started. I would like very much to first get out of debt, because I think debt is the biggest pain in the ass that I have right now. In order to do that, I have to go some days without incident. I have to export, and I probably need to fire some staff. Probably. I think we have just a bit too much staff. There's a lot of guards. There's a lot of guards. I'm gonna fire 1, 2, 3 guards and 1, 2, 3, 4 workmen, 5, 6 workmen. I think I'm gonna leave the snipers where they are. They're super valuable. All of the... Wait, oh, am I firing dogs right now? Oh, was I firing dogs? That's not what I wanted to do. Did I just fire my dogs? I still got 9 dogs. I think it's fine. 9 dogs is fine. So I want to get that number up. It's eat time now. Thankfully, eat time now. What you need, Char is death row and maximum security prisoner. So working on the maximum security. That's the thing I want to do today. Death row, probably not so much. Doesn't appear to be any guards in here. Good stuff. So people are dying now. Didn't have any guards in the other canteen during eat time. That's fun. I do want to start getting segregation started too. But while I'm in such a huge debt, and also while I have this outstanding bank loan, I would like to get rid of it as much as possible. So I'm working on getting the debt down too. As soon as we get the bank loan taken care of, we'll probably be in the green. The prison will probably be operating at a profit as long as we can get rid of that. That's my hope anyway. I'm gonna grab some intake. Let's intake some max sec. I know it's kind of dangerous, but let's get 8 of them. And we'll get some max sec in here. Probably want to start. We can make this wing here max sec only, actually. Get them to like kind of be separated from the rest of them. Or we can do free time. That's a thing we can do as well. Free time means programs that are revolving work won't run, so that means my income's taking a hit. Great. I am going to put a door, a lockless door here. Yeah, right there. Then I'm gonna take my room stuff and we're gonna remove this as the yard. So so that only the benches are the yard and everything beyond this door. I'm doing this so that when people forbid the yard, prisoners can still get to class. They'll have this little door, and they also get to have to go through the metal detector before they do it. So that's gonna sort of bypass that if I can. There's your dog portrait. I don't think there's really any chance at all of me getting these 2 grants with like all the cancellations and stuff. So that's why the free time and the program cancellation ones have a 2-hour cooldown now instead of a 1 hour. It's to give a little bit more balance to it in hopes that I could do that. What is going on here? Oh, right, it's free time. You're allowed to go wherever you want. You know, we should probably have some cameras in here. I think I've decided that cameras are a good thing to have in this room. In this particular area here. In this general vicinity, we should have cameras. All hands on deck claimed for the first time. Let's see how that goes. Staff morale is at 100%. Let's go to policy. Staff taking a break, 0. That has to happen until 9 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, or 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. So no staff is allowed to take a break at all for 1 full day. We'll see how powerful that is. I don't know exactly what the implications of that are, but it's an idea I had, and so I'm gonna do it for today, but we'll see how it goes. Is that cameras will automatically alert guards when they spot misconduct? Yeah, you think like the people who are monitoring the cameras could like radio them, you know, be like, hey, what's up? But it doesn't look like that's actually in the game. This one's connected to 1, 2, 3 cameras, so now we'll go 4, 5 cameras. How's that sound? Yeah, I want to see the my actual balance as well. So right here it says I'm losing 5 grand a day. I don't know if that's actually the case. So in about a half hour in-game time, we'll be able to see what this daily cash flow actually is. I don't think it's going to be green, but I want to see how many days I have left to correct the income problem. I may have to up intake a little bit. Get a little bit of shop commission. Okay, it says we're making 11K a day, which I just don't believe, but we had a killer export day yesterday. Very good export day. Followed by an entire day of free time. But other than that, it's pretty good. There should be more commands that help you. Well, give me some ideas. We can put some more commands in that help me, you know? Give me some ideas, you know? The chat reset ones, it's kind of like a kill switch for all of them, but used inappropriately, it could be wasted too. So intake now is forcing intake +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 13 prisoners guaranteed intake tomorrow. Or today, and the next intake cycle. So 13 max security prisoners. That's good. That will give us 13K. I might pay off a little bit of this loan as long as I see this balance go up. I have to keep an eye on this. So far, this is dropping. Even though this number's green, this number's dropping. And if I miss even 1 interest payment, my whole credit just tanks super hard. I don't want that to happen. Oh, immune command that makes Charlie immune to other commands for an hour or so. That's pretty powerful. Like an hour would be bad. You know what though? A command that gives me a whole in-game day would be cool though. Like immune for a whole in-game day, right? Because then I'd be encouraged to go slow down time and just really plan things out. It would give me this peace of mind. I can slow time down, plan things out with what I want to do, and I don't have to be bothered with anything chat does. That would be interesting. Give me a day, you know, redeem a day or something. I don't know, whatever the command would be. That could be kind of cool. Trying to figure out other ways to, yeah, what other things can people do to help me is, I don't know. These are dogs. I don't want to fire dogs. I want to fire guards that do not have tasers. I do not have the money for more taser rollouts, so that's going to be fine just the way it is now. Let's get rid of 1 more workman too. We are going to start expanding, so I'm going to have to hire the workman back. I'd rather not do that. Still losing money down to 22K now, and we're kind of lacking in exports here. I want to see how this does. How far did you get in Subnautica? I got all the way through it. I mean, granted, I don't necessarily think I got like all the way. Like I didn't 100% the game or anything, but I got all the way to the end and finished it. Intake happening now. 13 maximum security prisoners. Let's kill that for a second and make sure we're not getting into too much trouble with them. Oh, they're getting out right here. Of course they are. That's where intake is. All right, let's slow down a bit. Let's take a look at our guys here. I want to get intelligence. Let me get my informants. Both of you. You know what? Just grab one of you and get you over here. Is there anyone else that's eligible to be an informant? It doesn't appear as though that's the case. Our ex-law enforcements and snitches are down here where they should be. That's good as well. I don't have a good deployment schedule for these guys, though, so I should have 2 down here. There should be 1 near the dormitory all hours of the day, I guess. We could do kind of like... something like that, I guess. We're probably not going to use this workshop. It doesn't seem like it's going to be useful at all. Intelligence, informants. I need to see what I'm dealing with here. We got gang members. We don't have any gang leaders, do we? No. Gang count's currently 2, 2, and 5. Blue team, or blue gang, has 1 kill. But 2, 2, and 5 respectively on that. Come on, where's my informant? Get in the room. Go get him. My guards are super busy. It's because I fired too many of them. I'm gonna leave it the way it is, though. Maybe I can't leave it the way it is, because they're not getting in. They're not getting brought in. There's too many on duty. Ah, damn it! I'm gonna have to hire some guards. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm gonna keep just 5. See if you guys have enough to start intaking these guys. Can you bring them in? Thank you. All right, can we get somebody on the informant? He's just standing there. Like, he's to be escorted, but nobody is, you know, escorting. We're getting prisoner releases. That's good. We got 66K now. I can almost pay this loan off. Let's take it down by 25K. I'm really worried about doing it more. I don't want to go in the hole. I'm gonna leave it at 50 for now, but we took the loan down by 25. That's good. Be nice to have more informants, because this guy is just not getting brought. All right, here, he's in there now. So, looks like we have just a bunch of strong, stoical, fearless guys. Gang members, you know, not too big of a deal. Yeah, 25 members are exhausted, yeah. This is the reason why we're not getting all the stuff for the guards. The guards are getting pissed off because of all hands. Current staff morale is 28%. Holy shit, that is powerful. All hands is a bit powerful. I think it needs to be 12 hours instead of 24. That's super powerful. 1 day tanks it to 0. They go on strike. That's too powerful. I need to figure that one out. It's all about experimentation, right? It's all about balance, trying to figure out, you know, you get this idea and you don't think it's going to be that strong, and then you realize how strong it is. Like, the overwhelming majority of my staff right now are just pissed off and not working, right? And that's really powerful. I don't think cost is a factor. I think cooldown time is a factor. But I think for this one, the cooldown time is appropriate, but the duration is off. I think it needs to be a 12-hour thing in game, not 24. But we'll see. If they start to go on strike, though, then I'm gonna pull the plug early. There is a clause in the sheet that says if a command does like a game-ending effect on the prison, then I can override it, because there's notes on that on the sheet. And I wasn't sure how strong this one would be, but this one's like getting close to strike territory right now. So this is getting pretty damn strong. So I think I have to pull the plug on this early, because everybody's pissed. Nobody's at their posts. Nobody's making food. The kitchen is completely empty. It's just too strong. It's just too strong. I'm bringing it back to 99. Look at him rush in. Look at him rush in to break. Wow. So bank balance is dropping, but the staff morale is going back up. They're finally getting their break time. And I think if I would let it go another 2 hours, I think they may not have went on strike, but it would have been like 4%. Like, it would have been very close to 0, and all staff are completely immobilized. I really think 12 hours is more appropriate for that one. I think we'll just do a work lockup here too. No, we need a period. We need a period of dedicated free time, and so we'll do that. Let's bring the break period back down to 80%. Let's do 85% like it was before. We're gonna forbid the workshop today. Okay. Forbidding the workshop today. You can't take away lunch. You can't take away meals. You can forbid the room where they eat meals, but you can't take away. That's why the kitchen's immune. The kitchen is specifically immune to that command because they are facilitating the food for the prisoners and staff. It's too powerful to have you forbid kitchens. Having you forbid the room where this is at, you know, I'm starting to look at this and I really don't like the way it looks anymore. I don't like the way it looks anymore. I think we're going back to metal flooring here, I think. It just looks weird. We'll go metal flooring. Oh, don't spend money. Don't spend money. You have very little money left. Don't spend money. No. Let's just wait. Go full speed and just wait. I think intake though, taking another 8 prisoners. Let's just do 10. 10 more max security should put me in a pretty good cushion for the day. Even without the workshop, I think we can probably survive the day without losing anything. So we'll try it. We're gonna recover from this massive debt, and then we're gonna expand. I have some, it's in my head, I don't have them written down in planning lines, but in my head I have the maximum security wing expansion. It starts with this right here. So this is part of it. It's going around this way, down this way, and over here, till about here. Then we'll expand this yard out a little bit, and we'll have this little chunk be protected while the rest is max, so that the protected people and the max people, they can just sort of like see each other and make verbal threats, but you know, can't actually get to each other without climbing the fence. That'll be fun. I need my informants. Do I have any new informants I could grab? You there. You look like an informant type. You look like the type that's gonna tell on his fellow man. Let's bring you in. Oh, we got infected prisoners. Isn't that great? Okay, well, let's bang up right now. I think we'll bang up right now. Shit. All right, let's see if we can deal with the infected prisoners. There are now 14 of them instead of 3. Well done. Infected prisoners. Let's see. How do we want to do this? All these guys just can't get out. Get out. Go on. Yep. Leave. Leave the prison, please. Look at all of this stuff we can export. Come on. Chat reset. Great. Thanks. Thanks for the chat reset. I appreciate it. Let's get rid of this. This is not a thing, and this is not a thing, and this is not a thing. Okay. I think that's the only effect you guys have in effect, aside from the water. I think that's the only thing you have. You can put people in the workshop now. I'm helping, exactly. Thanks. Thanks, chicken. That's nice of you, man. Guards are just super busy. How do I get... I think we're gonna go and call the paramedics. Because my doctors, they're not really doing a whole lot. All right, sends a warning to all prisoners go back to their cells. So at least we're isolating them. They're gonna get a little cranky, but I gotta find the sick ones. This one's sick. Paramedics. You come over here. I gotta find the sick ones. You guys, come on over here. Yep. Let's get the paramedics son of in position if we can. Hopefully we can cure them and not have to deal with a whole lot. Let's get you in there. Let's get you in there. You are going in there. You are gonna come down. Oh, paramedics are already on the case of that guy. Sweet. Okay, cool. You can come. It's not going to be one of these guys, is it? It's one of these guys. He's already treated. Wow, cool. How did you guys get all those guys treated so fast? I think that's all of them. There says there's 14 sick, though. I'm not seeing... How do you know what's on cooldown? You try to use it. If it's on cooldown, then it's on cooldown. if you try to use it, and the bot will tell you if it works. Green faces. Show me green faces. Or don't show me green faces. Hey, look at this. Oh, never mind. I thought we had 26. I don't know why I thought 21 was 26, but as soon as we get 25K, I'm paying off that loan. I'm gonna get rid of it completely. We'll get ourselves out of debt at the same time as we get all the people treated and not sick anymore. The disease can't spread as long as they're in their cells. So if they're not gonna throw a fit about being in their cells, I'm gonna leave them there. It does say that the danger is increasing. It's because of their, it's freedom need, yeah, family exercise, that kind of stuff. They are in lockdown right now. This is a lockdown period right now, isn't it? This is the time they would normally be working. All right. And have free time. They're all treated. I don't know if treated people can spread it. I wish I knew that. Oh, look at this. It has this reoffending chance right there in the tooltip. Look at this. Reoffending chance, 97%. Lowest it's ever been is 97%. He must have just got here. Reoffending chance, 8%. I didn't notice that was in the tooltip before. Maybe that's an update to the mod or something. That's cool. I can see things at a glance now, which is nice. I don't really use armed guards. Yeah, correct. I don't use armed guards. I have one, but I'm honestly probably gonna dump that one even. I have him in here. I'm probably gonna dump him. If I move... Actually, if I take the armed guard patrol, bring him in here instead. I bring him in here instead. Put the armed guard patrol in here. Because this is where the maximum security people are going to be eating anyway. So I'll have the guard kind of hang out over here. The armed guard. Instead of this one. What else? Are we good on this disease? It still says 14 are sick, but I've treated everybody. 1, 2, that's 3, all treated. This is almost food time though, right? We're getting close to mealtime. Not quite. Okay, so it's work and lockup. I can do this. Let's release the bang up, because it's work lockup right now. If you can go to work, go to work. Otherwise, everyone else will remain in lockup anyway. And we can assess things like in the workshop, for example, if they're gonna work there. We can also get a feel for if there's anybody sick working in these places and get them cured right away. There are now 9 infected, 7 infected. It's dropping. Today's the last, this is the last day stream before I have like a week off. I actually don't have a week off. I'll be working harder than I've worked in a long time, but I just won't be home. I'll be on a film set, so. I'll be on location for a feature shoot. There's one sick person in this whole prison. How am I gonna find the one sick guy? Unless he's already in... Is he already in the hole? He's already in the hole. There he is. He's already in the hole. That's the only sick person. Paramedics, you're no longer required. Goodbye. So that's the only guy left. And he's being waited to be escorted to cell. Virus sick, he's got 2. 2 little pips left. Damn it, Chief. What do you want? Radio host is apparently fired. That's fine. I'm gonna leave the radios away because I'm sick of you telling me to remove them. Come on. Get cured. You're the only guy left. Get cured. You're about to be escorted to your cell. That's good. As long as you're only going to your cell and not to the food. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. It's just BS. Freaking hate this. Doctor, come over here. Okay, only one sick. Good. Only one sick, and he's locked in his room, and he can't spread it anywhere. The Band-Aid is preventing the door from closing? Like, is that a thing? The Band-Aid is preventing the door from closing. almost at a point where, well, not really, because I do want to expand. So I'm going to bring in like, let's bring in 10 more max security people. We can start ramping up the planning for this too. So walls on this side, we're gonna bring it all the way out this way and all the way down. We're gonna use the existing walls if we can, although it probably won't let me do that. Gonna have to move the, gonna have to move that. Let's get the dimensions right though. This wing, this little section here is, let's actually include up to here. This section here is 22 by 24. So theoretically, if I went 22 by 24, I would get the exact same layout like that. This is an exact copy of this. Okay. I'm good with that. But it won't be this part. This part won't be the copy. But we could still make regular cells along the wall here if I wanted to, I think. 1, 2, 3, wall. It's a pretty wide hallway, though. I don't really like how that is. And I don't like how this is either. I want this to change. I don't like these cells like this. So what if instead we use this wall, 1, 2, 3, wall. We'll have to expand this up a little bit. But I'm not a fan of symmetry anyway, right? So there you go. We'll expand this up. 1, 2, 3, wall. 1, 2, 3, wall. To be 2 wide hallway here between 2 cell blocks. I can do that. Yep. And then we can have other facilities here. But we're going to funnel all the prisoners. Is it wise to do that? Funnel them all through one door. We save on the power that way, but we also have them all like crammed right in. All right, let's get sorted out with walls. 1, 2. Ooh, there's a little gap here, so I can't use this with this. I don't like this. I don't like this. But I need to use this as a whole building, so this is gonna have to stay.
The good news is you
can't change it. Good news is I'm fired. Fired a guard dog and a guard dog. Well, okay then. Have it your way. Staff. 2 guard dogs. 1, 2. Dogs fired. I'll hire one of them back. See how we do with that many dogs. I think I'm almost comfortable expanding at least a little bit up here for cell block wise. So let's make sure we're on concrete. If I do this, I could dig that. I could dig that. Requires an entrance. I think for now we'll just grab one of these staff doors and plop it. They're gonna have to come at it from this direction, I think. We'll plop it on this side, just for now. Okay. Workmen can get on that. We'll expand this a little bit here. I'm gonna have a few rooms on this side, but mostly I think I want another entrance to this canteen to happen like down here. So we'll end up putting another large jail door like about here. Some people can come in from this side, some people will come in from this side, and they'll just sort of meet, get their food, and sit down. I think so. I think I'll do that right now, actually. Let me 1, 2. Probably we'll put a wall right here just to block this off. Most likely. So like a quick wall right here. So under that understanding, the door will probably be there, so the wall will have to be here. We'll want to go a little bit wider on the hallway, though. So let's grab it here like this. Like that. If that's the case, then that staff door that I had them putting in will no longer matter. So we'll have them instead put the door here. And then after this week, I actually have an entire week of no streams at all. Sucks, feels bad, man, but it's time to make a movie, you know? That's the way it is. I'll try my best to have regular videos up while I'm gone. I have a little bit of a cushion right now. As far as footage, I just have to get the time to edit it. So I'll probably spend like Friday just doing nothing but editing videos so I can kick them out while I'm away. We're also starting Prey tomorrow. It's a nighttime stream. We're starting Prey at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll go till about 1 a.m. We're going to be playing Prey completely blind. It's kind of it's a game that was gifted to me. It's a game that's on my list of things that I want to play, and I felt no better time to do it than October. So we'll do that. Well, hello there. Hello there. Tunneling, huh? Are you tunneling for me? Uh-huh. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like you're tunneling. Let's get the tunnels taken care of first. They'll keep on this expansion for a bit. We'll start using clone tool. Just paste some cells in here. If we can get to 200 capacity, be in excellent shape. Because that will give us that grant money. I think I'm gonna bring in 10 more. Anybody with question marks? A couple. How the gang's doing? 2, 3, and 5. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. You're a potential recruit. I'll take ya. You guys are potential recruits. I will take both of you as well. Thanks. Give me an army of snitches at my disposal. I am very connected.